What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video, it's just another day in my life. We're gonna go and kind of do an assortment of things. I'm going out of town for like the 15th time since we've lived in this house. Why I cannot sit still, I don't know why. I like want to sit still so bad, but I'm like, ooh, I want to go here. Ooh, I need to go here. Today's trip is like a necessity. I can't really help it. I have to go. I'm going back to the Bay to just go to some doctor's appointments and stuff. I haven't switched over my care to here yet. I'm just really attached. So I'm going back to the Bay, but it's a lot of travel. So much travel. So I'm just gonna kind of bring you throughout the day. I don't leave, my flight's not until 9:30 or something like that, so I have, it's 1 o'clock right now, so I have like full day to kind of get things ready for Daxon. He'll be staying here with a nanny, and Damien will be here as well. So I feel okay. Like, I thought I was gonna be like a little like scared or nervous to leave him overnight. I've done it before. Like, I literally went to Fiji this summer, but you know, it never gets easier. So anyways, I'm gonna be prepping for that. I have to do some laundry. I kind of want to clean as much as possible. Like I said, go grocery shopping. I want to take myself on a little date as well, but we'll see what happens throughout the day. But because we have been traveling so freaking much, I think it's been like really important for me to kind of make sure that my immune system is staying intact. And I want to show you guys what I've been using to keep prep myself, my immune system, just kind of keep building my immune system, but also like have it in stock just in case some things go down. Okay, so I've moved you guys into the laundry room, partly because I need to like clean in here, but also this is where our medicine cabinet is. Everything's right there, ready to go. Because we have been traveling so much, majority of the things that I use and like take with me on the road, it's like a little baggy situation. First thing that I'm talking to you guys about is this 100 milligrams vitamin C with rose hips. It's an immune health, and it supports antioxidants. Can you see that? I actually need to take this now. Let me go grab my water. As always, talk to your doctor before you take any of this stuff. This is what I take, and this is what my doctor has approved for me. The main thing that I worry about with like traveling so much and all of that is Daxon. He's only a year old at this point, and so he can't take a lot of things like we can as like parents and adults. And so I really try my best to make sure that I am like the healthiest I can be for him, because if I get sick, he's probably gonna get sick, and then it's just hell from there. So I really do my best. Like, a lot of stuff that I take and then also that I have in here is preventative for me. After I take the vitamin C, I've been talking about these liquid elderberry drops forever. I think this is like the newest bottle. I don't know where my old one went that I've been using. I think I might have lost it somewhere, but I always have backups on hand. So this is the elderberry drops, and you basically can just drop them into your beverage. I just broke the cap. Don't be like me, don't break the cap. Elderberry is definitely known for like immune support and stuff like that. Like, I think it started in 2019 when Live Better, CVS came out with their Live Better brand. I started taking it, and I think it helped. Can never go wrong with daytime cold and flu relief medicine. Like, we always have it in stock. We never go without it. I'm also always stocked up on Kleenex. Always stocked up on Kleenex. You can never have too many Kleenex. Every time I go into CVS, I'm buying a pack of Kleenex, because cold, flu, allergies are even a thing down here. I did not know I had allergies like that until I came down to Arizona. I'm running through these things like no other. So definitely Kleenex. So because I'm a first-time mom, I am new to this. I'm not true to this. I mean, I am true to this, but I am new to this, and I don't know exactly what's going on. So what I love about like being a part of the CVS Care Pass is I have access to 24/7 pharmacists, like 24/7. That's an L. So if I have questions about anything, like maybe Daxon's sick or something's going on and I want to, you know, have a medicine, or I'm curious about a medicine, I can call up the pharmacist and talk to someone right then and there. If I have a question about a medication that the doctor prescribed for Daxon, or for me, or for anyone, I can call the pharmacist and get my questions answered. Another thing that I love about the CVS Care Pass, I know I've talked about this before, but like, I get free same-day prescription delivery. So if I have a last-minute prescription, I call a pediatrician or my doctor and I'm like, hey, this is what's going on, and which has actually happened. Daxon's been having like some mucus issues, so we needed to get an antibiotic. Free same-day delivery for prescriptions, like perfect. I don't have to leave the house. I could just come, I could stay home. They'll bring it to me and we're good to go. If you guys want to try out the CVS Care Pass, as always, you can pay $5 a month or $48 for the whole year. I'm a year girl. Like I just take it and then I use it throughout the year. There's so many perks to being a CVS Care Pass member. It basically ends up paying for itself with how much money that you save. So that's all I'm saying. If you guys want to check it out, as always, the link will be in my description box. You can check it out. Again, $5 a month or $48 for the whole year. I am going to now find some laundry to fold because I know that there's laundry to fold, and I think I want to do like a little Q&A. Let's go do a little Q&A. I'm gonna tell them what you said.
Who's that?
Them.
It's a joke.
Why is that a joke? You weren't joking. I'm going to interrupt what's supposed to be a peaceful intro to this video and me getting ready with a reason why I am very standoffish of him right now, because he was very mean to me this morning. Hold on.
So you're gonna show them your address?
Yes, I'm gonna show them everything about us, where we live, my social security number. So when I was in California, I went to go change my address, right? It just randomly went one day. We had just moved. I was like, I need to go change my address. I get there and the guy's like, okay, you need to take a new picture. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I wasn't prepared to take a new picture. So I took a picture, and I mean, I guess I could show you like my whole ID, but I'm just not going to. I took a picture, I wasn't ready. I had lashes in that I did not comb out. Like it was just, I was just going in and change my address. I didn't know I had to be in front of a camera. So this is the picture I took. It's really ugly. I look like I'm going through a lot of things. I look like I literally rolled out of bed, which I did. I look crazy, right? That is how bad that picture was, and it's terrible, right? So this moving to Arizona, and that my ID had expired, so we need to go get a new Arizona ID. And we just moved here, and so I was prepped. I'm going to get a new ID. I don't want another situation like the last time. I was very confident. I even asked, also because I didn't know in California if you could smile in your pictures, and so I even asked who am I talking about? I asked the guy, the guy taking the picture, the lady taking the picture, like, hey, am I allowed to smile in these? And she's like, yeah. So mind you, I'm not gonna be like this, like teasing. I'm just gonna like do a soft little smile, open my eyes, because I have a little bit of a lazy eye. So I wanted to look bright-eyed and like prettier than, you know, on substances Sydel, which I wasn't, but that's what I look like, okay? So I get my ID this morning. I'm so excited. I'm actually going out of town today. So I was like, I'm tired of using my passport and taking it everywhere, risking me losing it. So I was like, yes, I finally have my Arizona ID. I open it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm literally saying this to myself, like, oh my gosh, I'm so pretty. Like, I did so much better this time, right? So I feel like this is much better. Like, my eyes are a little bit more open because I wanted them to be open because I didn't want to look like I have a lazy eye. I have fresh face. I even combed down my baby hairs. I like did like the no makeup look, right? So I don't have bags under my eyes. Like, I think I look really pretty, and I think that this did exactly what it was supposed to do, right? So I showed it to Damien. I literally set it up for him perfectly. Don't I look pretty? And he starts laughing. He looks at it and he starts laughing. And he goes, you look like you're on drugs. Who says that? Do you hear how terrible that sounds? That's terrible. So now he's like, oh, it was a joke. It was no. So excuse me if I don't feel like being kissed on or forgiving in this exact moment because you said I look like I'm on drugs. Anyways, I'm calm now. I'm gonna go back to my peaceful, get ready with me. Okay, so let's do a Q&A while I fold some laundry. This will be like however long it takes me to fold this laundry. So I don't know how many how many questions I'm gonna be. We'll see. Start from the bottom. How has the adjustment to the move been for everyone? I think our adjustment has been pretty freaking seamless and easy. The only thing I don't miss the Bay entirely. I miss my family and friends. That's really about it. No offense to the Bay Area at all. Like they really like took our family in, and I feel very blessed that we were able to be in the Bay and play. I say we because like my life is his life, so that's why. But we feel very blessed that we were able to be with the Bay, with the Warriors. Like the franchise in itself is a top franchise. The way they treat their family, the way they take care of the family throughout the franchise and the organization. Besides missing friends and family and like me having a group of people down there that I knew or that I know and feel comfortable around, like besides really that, like Arizona has been absolutely amazing. It's very chill here. It's very, I don't know, it also helps that we have our own house, and so I'm able to like nurture it here. When we lived in the Bay, we just rented. The fact that we were able to buy a home here and really make it our own is very nice. Like I said, everyone's been really nice. It really helps that Damien's doing well with the son. So and because like we moved down here for his job, like a big part of our comfortableness and our adjustment is in correlation to his job. And so the fact that he's doing well and is just like feeling very confident, playing confident, feels that support, like I have no complaints so far. Like I really like it down here. It also helps too that we're close to the Bay. Like I said, I'm going to the Bay today, and it's like a little under 2-hour flight, and so I can go back. I call it home. I can go back home anytime that I want if I really like miss it. What are your holiday traditions that you and your family do for the holidays? The holidays are like a touchy subject. Not a touchy subject, but like it's been, I personally have spent every holiday except for last Christmas, because I didn't spend Christmas with my family like Stefan and Aisha last year, because we just had Dax, and I just didn't feel comfortable taking it because COVID was still going on at that point, and I just didn't feel comfortable bringing him around a lot of people. So we spent Christmas at home last year, like just with me, my mother-in-law, Daxon, and Damien was there, but he had COVID, so he was in quarantine. So this will be our first Christmas with Daxon and really like making our own traditions and stuff like that. So I'm excited. Normally we would just go over to Stefan and Aisha's house and we would have a dinner and we would play games and stuff like that. So I'm not quite sure what the traditions are. I've already had my Christmas tree up since before Thanksgiving, like November 17th or something is when I put it up. I don't know, I feel like it's hard to make traditions too it's hard to make traditions in the profession that we're in, because Damien won't be home for Christmas this year. So like we never know, we won't know if they're home until the year schedule comes out. We won't be here for Christmas, we'll be in Denver. So I always get like PJs. I'm gonna get some matching PJs for us and try to make a hotel as close to home as possible. But yeah, no idea how we're gonna, traditions will come and we'll figure it out, but I don't feel any pressure to make traditions. First time mom, when did motherhood get easier for you or some sense of normalcy? Congratulations, mama, or any of you mamas that are out there just having your first babies. Being a first time mom, really freaking difficult. Probably the most difficult thing I've ever been through. Like physically, mentally, like your whole world just flips upside down and you're responsible for this whole human being, right? It didn't get comfortable for me, or like I didn't feel like, okay, I can take care of this baby until he was like 3.5, 4 months. But then when I tell you, it was just like the complete, like my world got flipped upside down, and then it went back to normal. Like I found the normalcy, because it obviously didn't go back the other way, because my life would never be the same, but in the best way possible. So around 3.5, 4 months is when I really got a hold of my postpartum depression, and I really started like enjoying being a mother and enjoying him, and like starting to remember things that's happening with him. Like those first few months of his life, I don't really remember a whole lot of it. I was literally in survival mode. I was just trying to get to the next day and do my best. But at the 3.5, 4 month mark is when I really started being like, okay, like I like you. I'm happy I had you. Because I was definitely asking myself, why was I going through all of the IVF, all of the just tears and trying to get here, like for this? What, like this is terrible. But it's now I love being his mother. It's like my favorite thing in the world. 10 out of 10 recommend. Do you feel different type of adulthood now that you live in a new place without your close fam? Not really. I've always been independent. Like, ask anyone in my family. I have always been independent. I have always kind of wanted to do my own thing, but like still be in support and experience the things that I can experience and support my family and be there for them and celebrate their wins and be there for their losses. Like I'll always be there for that, but I don't really feel like that much of a difference because like we all have our own lives. Like we may seem like we were together a lot, but we have so much stuff going on individually that we weren't together as much as you would think living so close to each other. But you still like know what's going on. You can still keep up with everyone, but it doesn't feel that different to me because I'm just a couple states away. Okay, lots of questions about do I plan to have another baby or when am I having another baby? Yes, or do we want another baby? Yes, of course we want another baby. Jackson is the picture poster of the perfect child that makes you want more children. When are we gonna have another baby? It's up to God. Like, we have embryos left, and we can transfer them and we can do all that we can, but it's really up to God and when he wants us to have another baby. So when I want you guys to know when I'm having another baby, you will know, okay? Someone said you seem a lot more sure, confident, and radiant. What would you attribute it to? Protecting my peace. We're gonna be for real, protecting my peace. I'm not as open about things that I used to be open about because people take advantage of that, and at the end of the day, like, I have the key to what I want people to know, what I don't want people to know. So I'm just more cognizant of what I'm talking about or who I'm talking to. I have a whole baby. Like, having a baby definitely changes a whole lot about your life. Being a mom instills a lot of confidence in myself because I really do feel like I'm a good mother. I feel like if anyone were to ask me, like, whether I'm working, if I'm present or whatever, I work really hard to put into place people that I trust and I know love my baby if I'm not around. And that's one thing that I will compliment myself on, is like, I take care of my son no matter what. He is my #1 priority. I saw a tweet the other day that was like, millennials and Gen Zs, I guess if you're having babies now, are really like trying to do this parenthood thing right, because like, yeah, we have work and stuff like that, but we're like, priority, like my #1 priority is my child and creating good people. And I think that is key to humanity and creating a different type of reality and future for our world, is investing in our children and people making their children their #1 priority and making sure that they are instilling and raising good people to have good priorities. And you have to be present to do that. Like, you have to be a present parent to do that. And I think that our job system, what's the word? Corporate, like, companies are coming around to that, like, are being a little bit more lenient with parents because it's a lot of hard work. I don't know, going back to the original question, I just feel like I am more confident because I am protecting my peace and I'm keeping my priorities more at bay. Okay, it's taking me forever to fold these and do what I need to do, so I'm gonna finish folding and then I will bring you back in on the rest of my day.